attentions?
Aye, aye, Captain!
I can't hear you.
Aye, aye, Captain!
Oh.
The routine task analysis assesses the client's performance from the perspective of the client, therapist, and caregiver. Not every facility can use the Rti-E. Only individuals with cognitive disabilities such as depression, dementia, post-stroke, and schizophrenia can use the Rti-E. All right, time to make the Rti-E Krabby Patty. Things that you will need are the scoring sheet and scales for it. Depending on the task, you may need a variety of items depending on the 4 tasks that are being chosen, such as feeding utensils, hairbrush, soap, and nail clippers. All right, let's talk about some strengths. The Rti-E is free, easy to administer, and there's a multitude of ways to perform the exam. All right, let's talk about some weaknesses. Some of the weaknesses of the Rti-E are that it may require multiple sessions to complete, the patient's mood can affect scoring, and self-reporting may not be entirely accurate. The Rti-E has strong reliabilities in the areas of retest reliability as well as inter-rater reliability. I don't know what's funnier than 24? R equals 0.89 for the validity correlation of the Coleman evaluation of living skills. There is also a significant validity correlation with the executive function performance test. When administrating the Rti-E, the scoring sheet has 3 sections. One for the patient to describe the degree to which their routine task behaviors are restricted. One for the caregiver to describe their perspective on the same routine task behavior. And one for the therapist to describe how they evaluate the patient's performance with at least 4 tasks within the area being scored. There are 4 different areas a patient can be scored, and those areas include the patient's physical scale ADL scores ranges from 1 to 5, community scale IADL scoring range 2 to 6, communication scale ranges from 1 to 6, and the work readiness scale score ranges from 3 to 6. Each scale has its own scoring range, of which scores are then averaged by the therapist to then represent the level of independence a patient has in the form of number 1 through 6, 1 being dependent and 6 being independent.
F is for friends who do stuff together. U is for you and me. N is for anywhere and anytime at all.
Actually, F stands for functional interpretation. The Rti-E allows for the occupational therapist to get a better understanding of the client's motor skills, occupations such as ADLs, IADLs, and for processing skills.